what I'm doing right now, but actually setting up this podcast is pretty challenging because what I'm coming across is that a couple of my software that I need to use, a couple of my equipment don't work with the camera. So now I have to hunt for a new camera. Anyway, that's not what I'm here for, but I just let you know reason why I'm on a pause with this podcasting is just I need to get the proper equipment so everything will run smooth. But do bear with me. Anyway, guys, Oklahoma today, actually back to back from last night until this morning, they had 3.6 back to back within, I would say, 8 to 10 hours. Now, the southern tip of the New Madrid, again, I cannot stress this enough. I've never seen this in a long time. Actually, I've never seen this before. Um, right where New Mexico is, the border of New Mexico and Texas, where the New Mexico kind of like where it meet Texas in a bit, there's a swarm of earthquake that is actually occurring there. And this has been going on now for the past, I would say, week. Now, this for me is very suspect because when I see seismic activity like this, it basically projects to me that there something greater is coming. Now, seeing Oklahoma get a hit back to back 3.6, also there's a barrage of earthquake going on right now, also in Texas. Now, this is a southern tip of the New Madrid here, guys. I'm going to focus on the New Madrid here. Now, Connecticut also got hit. They also declare a state of emergency in Connecticut. Now, moving forward, folks, places like Connecticut, places like New Jersey, uh, New York, Maine, eastern part of Canada, these places are going to see abundance of seismic activity moving forward because what's happening now is that the New Madrid is unzipping. It's actually waking up. And a lot of these places that are actually close to the New Madrid state building codes where people build their houses and so forth, they're not designed to withstand earthquake at all. So I keep stressing it. I've been saying it for over a year now. Structural damages are going to happen to these places. You're going to see damages in the road, damages in homes, damages in business. And it's not if, it's just a matter of when. It is coming, folks. Don't sit there and think, oh, it's not going to happen. I get it a lot. People say, oh, you've been saying it over and over for the past year. And I think it's not getting crazy, even though we're getting small seismic activity. Guys, it's the continuous seismic, is the back to back effect of this thing. It keep happening over and over and over again. Especially what's going on right now in New Mexico, the swarm of earthquake. It's going to get worse. Missouri, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Colorado, you guys are going to get in the works for a ton of seismic activity. It's coming. It's not if, it's just a matter of when. Southern California is also made the news. I did say Southern California was going to get a swarm of earthquake. They actually made the news, folks. Malibu, Southern California got hit with a 3.6. It was felt by a lot of people in California, and that was maybe yesterday. And what's going on right now over there in Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, Papua New Guinea, and Tonga. That section is off the chain with huge seismic activity, and it's there's no stopping it right now. I don't see any slowing down for this. I what I'm seeing is that this thing is just going to project and get even worse, and it's like ripping off a band-aid. It's just the more you keep ripping at it, the more that wound is going to open, and it's just going to open, and it's just going to open. There's a huge quake coming, and it's going to land on that side of the world. A very, very big quake. And when I say big, I projected this one's going to be over 7.0 magnitude, and it's going to be anywhere between Indonesia, Japan, Tonga, Papua New Guinea, and over there in Taiwan and the Philippines. So keep an eye out for that part of the world for pretty much moving forward in the future. Going to be getting a huge earthquake. Once again, the New Madrid folks, and also the west side of the U.S. over there in California, Oregon, Washington State, and Vancouver Island is also starting to act up again. So I see more seismic activity hitting Oregon. I see seismic activity hitting um, Washington State and Vancouver Islands. Also, I do see a barrage of earthquake coming for Southern California. It's gonna hit there, and as I said, Malibu got hit, and it's now all over the news. And it's not gonna stop. This is just the beginning of what's coming. And keep your eye on the New Madrid because the New Madrid is unzipping. And when they do unzip, remember I told you so. And the aftermath from that, I don't see I don't see it being pretty, but I do see that side of the U.S. Having a barrage of earthquake in the coming future, and that coming future is pretty close. So you just have to be mindful about it, get ready, prepare yourself, whatever you can do. And one of the best things you can do is to be self-sufficient in case you don't have no electricity. You know how to survive without having a grid, because I really don't see some section of that of the New Madrid. I don't see the grid staying up at all. I really don't. So anyway, this is just me giving you my uh, what I'm trying to say, letting you know what's coming. Basically, my prediction of what's about to happen in the coming future. And once again, guys, I am do working on my podcast, so do bear with me. I'm making sure I have the right equipment, making sure when I start, I don't have any hiccups. I'm actually running smoothly. And again, thank you so much for always bearing with me. Thank you for sharing my video, and enjoy your weekend, guys.